It's all my fault for starting a little late.
They got Magic the Gathering Avatar: The Last Airbender set out now.
Nice.
Ooh.
And I was able to get them at cost. So I've been opening a couple of packs here and there to sprinkle in. You want to hear the craziest thing ever? This is all allegedly, by the way.
Okay.
Cannot confirm or deny, just things I heard. So yesterday, we had emergency alert services go off for the college, which, like, by the way, I've been working at that college for 15 years. Like, let that sink in for a minute. I was unaware that, I did the math. I was like, holy shit, yeah. I've been working there for 15 years. Anyway, I've never seen this emergency alert system actually, like, go off. They had to evacuate a building, like a residential building, because there was a kid making workout supplements in his room and mixed chemicals that he wasn't supposed to mix, and I guess like blew his room up a little bit.
Oh fuck.
And then they had to, like, because it was like they didn't know what chemicals he was using, they had to treat it like a hazmat situation. That is allegedly what happened. All I know is that for like 8+ hours, the students were not allowed to go in that building, and they had to, like, clear that whole space. This was on top of the fact that it was SantaCon, and a kid drunk drove his ridiculously nice Jeep pickup truck into, like, one of those, like, you know, those, like, big potted plants that they usually have outside. Yeah, he drove into that, turned it to dust, backed up, drove into another one, backed up, drove into somebody's car, and then jumped out of his car and ran. I guess he jumped out of his car. I'm not really sure.
Allegedly.
But,
okay.
No, there is video of that happening. It is everywhere. Yeah. No, that exists and happened.
I need to see it in the voice chat.
I will try to see if I can find the clip, and I will send it to one of the chats. I'm sure it's on Instagram somewhere. So, yeah, it's been a wild 24 hours here.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
In the little town that I live in. Yeah. Well, you know, SantaCon will do that to you.
Only on to New York, buddy.
I was trying to not say the fucking place.
You said it so many times, though, on other
West
episodes.
Oneonta.
Nobody listens to
Born
this
and
show.
raised.
Oh.
It would have been fine. This is the first episode they're going to check it out because, brothers, sisters, gender resistors, welcome to another episode of the Comic Book Rundown presents. No, it doesn't. It's just now Rundown Reviews on its own feed.
It is on its own feed, but we are still part of Comic Book Rundown, technically.
We are Comic Book Rundown.
Well, that too.
It's but like Comic Book Rundown is the network.
Yes.
And then there's all these other shows that fall underneath it. I can't imagine where you got this model from, you know, as a way to produce all of your copious amounts of podcasting that you do. Joe.
Not like places. I got some places.
You got places, you got things.
Yes.
We watched. Right off the bat, I think technically we were not. Were we supposed to watch this? Does this fall under the Joe Janero rules of this show? Because there is not a comic opening. Yeah, but there is, I guess technically, but there is no comic book. This is just a superhero movie.
So
I can't believe we have to talk about Orgazmo as a superhero movie. By the way,
I don't believe that you are arguing about us getting to watch Orgazmo.
Yeah, well, okay, let's start there first. Anybody ever seen this before?
First time.
I
owns it.
I own it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Right? That makes.
Hey, listen. The first time I watched this movie was in Star Video in Bluffton.
That tracks, actually.
Because Zach was like, dude, have you ever seen this? I'm like, I've never even heard of it. And he's like, dude, check this out. And he put it in there. And they used to have that big TV over there behind the counter.
The big 30-inch they had?
It was a 42-inch TV or something like that. But yeah, for the time, it was huge.
Yeah, exactly.
And So Jess and I and Zach sat in there and watched Orgazmo from start to finish in Star Video.
Jesus Christ. Well, that makes sense. Star Video didn't. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't have a lot of people come in back then, but
no, it
wasn't
didn't.
a
That's why it
high-traffic
went out of
area.
business because this
I
was after 2000, so it was dying.
That's actually when I started going to Star Video. Was after 2000.
I remember like our Blockbuster, there would just be people who would go and just stand there and watch because they would have like the big TVs like hanging, and they would just go and stand there and just watch movies for hours.
I actually befriended a couple of the people at Blockbuster and would just go in the back where the actual employee is supposed to be and just go back there and watch movies.
Oh, not that bad. Seriously, my bad.
Not that.
No, that's what he was watching though.
Oh, it was not.
You have to remember his parents didn't let him watch a lot of things, so
correct.
He was a good Christian Mormon boy.
Much like Joe Young in this movie, our Joe was also an innocent,
Dude, my dad yelled at me one time for bringing home the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
You know why? Because it's sin, okay? That's devil worship. Haven't you watched Stranger Things?
Yeah, Joe, don't you know that movie is awful? Like,
I mean, it wasn't great.
That's why he yelled at you.
No,
that's fair. That was actually a pretty terrible movie.
Yeah, it's on.
So I've never seen this movie. I know last week I brought up that my mom bought this movie 3 different times for Christmas. I told my mom that we were watching this, and she's like, "What the hell is that? Hold on one second."
Mom.
Oh.
Wow, that was brutal. Oh, that hurt. For those of you who only listen to audio, I just snot rocketed all over myself.
I'm pretty sure that when Chuck sneezed, it pulled from his anus.
Yeah, that
I saw his whole body twitch.
Yeah, that really hurt my entire body. Anyway,
the ass fuck twins. Sorry.
Yeah, that was brutal.
So as soon as I turned this movie on, I had to pause it.
He's talking a story.
That's right. Sorry.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah.
Talking about your mom.
So I told my mom, I was like, "Yeah, Mom, do you remember this?" She's like, "Why would I buy this for them?" I was like, "Because you knew it would piss your sister off." And she was like, "Oh, that does sound like something I would do." She's like, "Well, she was going to be mad at me about something, so I might as well have done it where somebody was going to get something they actually wanted for Christmas." And I said, honestly, super fair point. Yeah. So this is how I only knew of this movie existing, but this is the first time I had actually ever watched it.
Yeah, first time I've watched it. I've known about it. I knew it was a movie where Matt Stone, Trey Parker, really more Trey Parker than Matt Stone.
Hey, Matt Stone's in it, all right.
He is in it, but it's
not
a Trey
to sound
Parker
like a homo or anything, but
no, queer. He's
queer. That's right.
That's okay. So that's Matt. That's Matt Stone.
Yeah,
that's Matt Stone. And then the guy who plays the main character, that's Trey Parker.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's Trey.
Those are the two guys that made South Park.
Yeah. I know. So like, I know that they are the two guys that made South Park, and I recognize them. I just don't ever can tell. Like, I don't know which one's which.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
But it is really fucking weird watching this, knowing that it sounds exactly like South Park. Like, they don't change their voices. And so it just super throws. Yeah, so it just like super throws me off watching it not be an animated related thing.
That's fair. Have you never seen Basketball?
I have never seen Basketball. I know of Basketball, and I definitely
another one. Yeah.
So did that come out before this?
After this.
Basketball came out after this. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was after this.
I'm
Joey's going to fact check me on that.
So I'm double checking because I was thinking this came out before South Park.
This did come out before South Park.
And so South Park came out in 97. This came out in 97. Although it says release date October 98. So I'm wondering if it was made and went through like the film festivals in 97 first.
Yeah.
And then released.
Basketball came out in 1998.
Okay. So South Park was still released in 97 though. Fall of 97. Because I remember it being my freshman year. So like October. So I don't know the exact date. Hold on, I'm checking.
I thought
the
South
actual
Park
date.
came out before that.
So
No.
we're saying that this movie is kind of what greenlit them to get South Park onto Comedy Central?
So this came out in September. This was released in Toronto in September 6th of 1997 in film festivals or something. And then in the United States in 1998. South Park itself was released. The first episode was let's see here, August 13th, 1997. So just after, actually.
Interesting.
Interesting. Well, my guess is that it probably got picked up for a bigger release after the success of the first episode of South Park, or first
Correct.
season
After
of South Park.
Most
South Park
likely,
became a hit.
Yeah. Although we have to remember that South Park didn't become a hit until the second season. They almost got canceled the first season because it actually didn't do well.
That's because people like my mom wouldn't let us watch it.
Same. My parents won't either.
That led to the success of a season 2 was because so many people. There was something that I don't know what that was. Car, I guess. There was so many people angry about it that at the time Comedy Central said, "Oh, this will help our ratings. We'll greenlit you." I think they said for 2 more seasons,
which tracks. And then
and look at them now.
Yeah, like they literally just signed a multi-million-dollar deal with CBS. Was it billion? Okay, yeah, multi-billion-dollar deal with CBS for 5 more seasons. Or no, 50 more episodes. Not 5 more seasons, 50 more episodes.
With Paramount, right?
With Paramount Plus, CBS.
Yeah. So I bet you they're regretting it now with as much ass kissing they've been doing with this with our president and stuff. Like,
and as much as they
to be fair, the first episode that they released after they signed that contract was literally making fun of
Donald Trump.
The whole season had been making fun of the administration.
Yes, and it's great.
I'm actually like an episode behind. I need to catch up on that.
I am a lot of episodes behind, but I've seen clips enough to know what the hell's going on, and it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah. It is actually really interesting thinking of South Park and how topical it always is. Like that's always been their thing, right? Is that they're unbelievably topical
for the most part, yeah.
But how, unless you lived during that era, they do not hold up as good episodes.
No.
Like going back and watching old stuff, you're like, I would not get this reference if I didn't live in this era.
But even if you live through it, it still doesn't really hold up.
Well, I mean, but you at least understand what it's about.
Right. It's crazy thinking about stuff like that. I don't know.
But then anyway, you got something like this, like Orgazmo, where it's in 1990s. He's in Hollywood trying to preach the good word of the Bible, the Mormon Bible. I know it's just the Bible, but whatever.
No, it's actually way different than the Bible.
It's a completely different Bible.
Actually. This is written by some dude that was like, I've got this great idea to start a cult and fleece everybody of their money and fuck everybody's wives.
The church, yes, I know. And he ends up coming across a sleazy porno house that.
But wait, we need to slow down because we missed something that's super important. As soon as this movie started, I had to stop, take a picture of the title card, and send it to Jess, along with the comment of "Now you're a man, man."
So
because this song is an absolute bop.
I am 98% sure that they've actually used that song in South Park recently.
They might have.
I am 98% sure. Because as soon as that song started playing, I'm like, I know this song. I've never seen this movie. I know that song.
Yeah, because everybody loved that song. It was great. It was freaking hilarious.
How do you pay? How do they do that? They have to pay royalties from one thing to another thing, but they still essentially pay themselves? Unless
it's a song that they made.
Yeah,
they can do whatever they want with
Trey
it.
Parker made that song, yeah.
Okay, or I just figured there was a song that they paid for, and then they just.
Oh no, it's actually he actually made it. Like
then there you go. He
can singing it and everything. Like,
no, I know that, but like to pay the royalties to release it, like essentially Paramount would have to pay him to be able to put the song in that he made. It's very strange because like when it comes to like wrestling stuff, like if the singer, if the wrestler, Chris Jericho specifically, his band Fozzy does his theme song. So AEW has to pay him and his band to use the song that he wants to use when he comes out. Yeah,
he's double dipping that brilliant bastard.
Yeah. It's genius. It's absolutely jealous. Yeah.
Which, I mean, honestly, that makes sense. You get paid for making the movie. You get paid for starring in the movie. You get paid for doing the music. Yeah, you make as much money as you can.
That's genius. But
and before he gets to the porn set, you're missing out on the old lady calling them pig fuckers, which was priceless. That was like when a certain friend of mine got my grandma to read the Cardigan in Cardigan's Humanity that said balls deep in a squealing pig while shooting my shotgun. And you gotta understand, Chuck, my grandma was a little old lady, like she was 5 foot tops, and you know, she had one of those sweet little old lady voices, and like hearing her read that card, the whole freaking party blew at that point in time. It was fucking hilarious. We're just laughing our asses off because you don't expect it to have a little old lady. Good job, Joey. Good job.
Welcome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was a little disappointed with the. Now, okay, when this came out, was it rated PG-13?
No.
Was it always unrated?
Yeah, well, it was either unrated or it was rated R because it shows boobs.
In the original, it showed boobs?
Yeah.
So I watched the unrated version because that was the first one that popped up. So I just rented that one.
Yeah, same.
Ron, do you have
the DVD?
Yeah, the DVD shows boobs and
So
but is it unrated or was it?
That's what I was saying. Is it unrated or rated?
I don't know. Let me check.
Because I know there was only one time where they showed boobs.
Yes, and then the rest of it was asses.
Yeah,
lots of dude asses.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can do a PG-13 movie with male bare asses, and it doesn't.
Yeah, because guys aren't considered sex.
Right. But it's interesting because I remember my cousins saying that.
Yeah, it's not rated.
Okay.
All right, so I wonder if there was an original version of it that was, because I remember they had the DVDs when it first came out, and they were like, it's rated PG-13 despite the name.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I don't know. I've only ever seen the unrated version.
All right, so it says here that while Orgazmo received mixed reviews and struggled at the box office after receiving an NC-17 rating from the MPAA, it endured as a cult film among many of the Parker and Stone's South Park.
Hold on a second. This had a box office release.
I mean, did you not see the crowd at the in the movie? Which makes no goddamn sense. Come on, like how is that movie going to be? It's a porno, mind you. It's going to be topping the movie theaters charts.
Well, you saw that line for the XXX release. I mean, come on.
I think. I mean, if it was like the 70s or 80s, I could see it being like a big deal.
Yeah, when did Pee Wee Herman get caught cranking his hog?
90s, I thought.
97, 98?
So about this time, so he was watching Orgazmo and he was cranking his hog.
Anyway.
Who is also from Chuck's hometown of Oneonta there.
It's true. I when I go for my mental health walks, I walk past his old house they lived in. It's a cute little house.
Is it the house from Pee Wee's Playhouse?
No, that'd be cool though.
Oh man.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about the
porn. Them walking up to the porn house.
Well, yeah. I forgot about that. It was just about the '90s porn industry.
Just shooting wherever they could find a place to shoot.
Yeah, but just it seemed a little outrageous. They just made it seem more outrageous than it probably actually was. But then again, I don't know. I wasn't watching porn in the 90s like that.
I mean, that's fair. You were. You just didn't you just don't want your parents to know about it.
No, the ones I was watching was like the quick scenes. So I wasn't watching the stories. Now I'm watching the stories. It's more fun.
Joey watches porn for the stories, guys. You heard it here first.
Exactly.
Well, who doesn't? Yeah.
You got to get involved so that I can understand what's going on.
That's fair.
Exactly.
And let me tell you what, Orgazmo had that. We definitely knew what was going on. The part where they're like after they or before they, it's before they go to the porn house when he's like, well, because he's talking about how he wants to have his girlfriend get married at the church in Utah or the temple in Utah, and then the guy's like, well, if you want it to happen, the Heavenly Father will probably make it happen.
He asks for a sign and an earthquake happens.
Yeah.
So
he asked for a sign. He asked for a sign, any sign for it not to happen. Yeah. Not to do this movie. And the earthquake happens and Jesus falls over and his head breaks. He's like, any sign at all.
Yeah.
Any sign at all.
He's a bad Mormon.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just a Mormon, though, isn't it?
Actually, funny enough, while I was watching this, Mormons did come to my door. It's very funny. I don't know why.
Did you invite him in to see it?
I kind of wish I had, but I just didn't want to deal with them. Like, I just wasn't in the mood. Also,
no, see, that's where you take your pants off, you sit down on the couch, you watch the movie, and you're like, no, sit. Please sit with me. Enjoy this movie about Mormonism.
It was made by a Mormon.
Which is true.
Yeah, Trey and Matt are Mormons.
They were, at least.
Yeah. I doubt they are anymore. I also do find it funny that the leading role was going to pay him $5,000, and then it got jumped up to $20,000 for leading role in that movie.
That's because he knew it was going to make it big. He knew that was what was going to make it.
I don't think he did, though. I don't think, what's his name?
No, he literally says, he's like, this movie's going to make, it's going to be the movie that makes everything. And
yeah, but he was very surprised when he saw it in the paper as being as big as it was. And then when he had the party, which also makes no sense, it got extremely huge. He was winning awards, like Joe Young was winning awards, but yet he never got paid.
Joe Hung won the awards.
Yeah, sorry, Hung was winning awards. But then he never had gotten paid, but yet he was winning all these awards, and the movie was doing like gangbangers. Anyway,
I see what you did there.
Yeah. So,
DVDP.
DVD. Oh my god.
DVD.
So, okay. I did start watching this movie downstairs without headphones on, and they did get to double anal, double vag, DVDP, whatever. And my mom goes,
DVDAP.
Yeah, she's like DP. And I'm like, you're going to hear a lot of things, and I'm going to need you to not ask me any questions. And she's like, what are they talking about? I go, you know what?
Chuck made this a family experience.
I was like, I'm just going to go upstairs. Never mind. I'll finish this later, Mom.
I made sure to close the basement door because I'm like, I don't know what this movie's going to be about, but
you don't need the girls asking these questions. No.
Correct. Yeah. Emily was upstairs baking, and I think
you don't need Emily to ask these questions.
I mean, Emily, I think she knows what the movie's about, but she may have actually seen it too. But Cassie was running about, and she doesn't even know what's going on.
No, she's still too much of a baby to watch this kind of thing.
She just turned 15. She's fine.
You're telling me they don't know what double penetration is? Don't they have the Discovery Channel?
No, we don't have cable.
Oh, that was an.
I mean,
you guys have Disney Plus, and Disney Plus has
Yeah, so we've got the new cable, which is literally all the streaming services. So,
yeah, we know. We've heard of Ron's rant about this.
But anyway, yeah. So I was just trying to get to the point of how Joe hadn't gotten paid, but he was getting all these awards, and yet he still hadn't gotten paid.
That's just Hollywood.
Well, sure, but how was he getting all the awards? He probably was making more money winning all this stuff than he would have.
You don't get money for the awards.
Yeah, it's true. You don't get money.
It's prestige. You get
You
a
also
statue of the
have to
boner.
remember that the porno industry, or adult film industry, I should say, moves at a lightning pace. They are doing
That is true.
awards at least 147 times a year. Because there's just constantly so many movies getting made.
Yeah, also, I mean, yeah, they do shoot like 8 scenes in a day, 8 films in a day, basically.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they literally do and don't fuck around. It's wild. They block out essentially like 3 days and they'll shoot like nine movies worth of stuff.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
you're not wrong.
How do they do it, Joey?
I don't know. I'm not in Hollywood.
Yeah,
That's true.
I hear though.
I've yet
porn
to
industry?
work up the courage to ask a porn star to be on one of my podcasts. So
Really, which one do you want? I'll ask.
no,
Ron,
I said yet to work up the courage. So
No, you don't have to. I'll ask.
I know you would. I'm good.
All
That's
right.
what Ron does.
I know. Don't need
Ron's-
to do it.
Ron doesn't care. Ron will do it for you.
Speaking of porn stars, though,
Look, it was one
at the
time, okay, and they paid me $100. I didn't think my face was going to be in it.
Okay.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Exactly. Very end of the movie. I know I'm skipping ahead there, but at the very end, when what's his nuts was losing his nuts, and Lloyd Kaufman was there, and I like, is that? I wasn't sure, so I paused it, and sure enough, it was Lloyd Kaufman from Film Films.
Yeah.
But standing next to him was Jill Kelly, who is a porn star from like the 90s.
Well, you know that most of the women in this were also porn stars, right?
Were they?
Yeah, they were actual porn stars. I know this because I was going through the
90s porn stars.
I was going through the cast, and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen anything with this person in it. And I'm like,
oh god,
oh, that's why. Because yeah, that would also been before my
actual porn star watching.
Yeah.
Watching. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to pay their day rate. You know what I mean? Like,
basically, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, realistically, it was probably an easy day for them. Like, they didn't have to actually do any real sex or penetration. They didn't have to do any prep prior. You know,
but yeah, the Ass Fuck twins were actually both Japanese porn stars.
Okay.
And so was the main blonde that was in it. Not his girlfriend, but the one that was like in constantly
his
in
girlfriend was who?
I don't know. I've never seen her in anything else.
Oh, she looks super familiar.
Hold on, I'm looking up right now.
It's his actual wife. I don't know that. No, I don't know. I was just making that up.
She looked really familiar. I just couldn't put my finger on where I knew her from.
See, I knew ChodaBoy from Basketball because that's the only other thing I've ever seen him in. I think.
Let's see.
He's been in some other stuff. He does a lot of supporting cast, minor character stuff.
Gotcha.
Oh, she has literally been in nothing else. She was in one episode of Hey Dude.
Oh shit! Love that movie.
Hey Dude was a great
one episode.
Show. But Chuck remembers that episode.
Maybe she just
has one of those faces.
It just looks like somebody. Yeah.
But anyways, back to ChodaBoy when he's like, he's like, yeah, I've got 2 PhDs in like physics and something else, and he's like, why do you do these movies? He's like, it's the only way I can get with chicks like this. And if that wasn't the most like, what's a nice way of calling somebody an incel?
Okay.
But I mean, come on, he's doing porn so he can get laid.
Sure, yeah. He was in Galaxy Quest apparently.
ChodaBoy?
Yeah. As Nervous Tech.
Huh. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Galaxy Quest again.
You can wait on that one.
Oh, are we gonna watch it for the show?
I think it's on the list somewhere.
I love that movie. That's such a great movie.
I may be able to get I wonder if I can get Patrick on for that.
You should, dude. You should get a hold of him.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
If Joey would have told me
I'll schedule it out. That way you can have an actual date.
right,
If Joey would have told me he wanted a porn star on here, I would have tried to get a hold of one of the girls from Orgazmo for him. But
yeah, Joey, what the fuck, man?
You had a week.
you didn't know. You did. You just right now said you wanted a porn star on the show.
I didn't. Oh well, that's fair. I did say that.
I'll see what I can do.
Anyway.
So the part that Matt Stone plays, Dave, the boom tech or whatever he is, sound tech, that
the camera
was
guy
the most realistic person in this whole movie.
You just stand there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh yeah, get it, yeah. Like,
he is the quintessential '90s bro.
Yeah.
Of I don't want to be queer or anything, but and then says just the gayest shit you've ever heard.
Yeah.
See, okay, so that's what I was going to say to you last night, Joey, when I asked you if you'd watched Orgazmo yet.
Gotcha. And I hadn't yet.
Because when Troy had walked up behind us, I was going to be like, I don't want to like sound queer or anything, but then you hadn't watched it yet.
I hadn't watched it yet.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have made any sense to you.
I would just look at you like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, Fresh G.
I do feel bad. I ripped that nipple.
Did you do the horns or the nipple covers?
I did one of each.
What did you guys do? Grab him like a wishbone?
No. Talking like, what the fuck is going on
What
there?
the fuck are you talking about?
You
know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know because it sounds painful.
You do want to know.
That it was.
It was painful to listen to.
What the fuck goes on in Indiana? I don't understand.
Come find out, bud.
I'm scared now.
I'm trying. I don't know when the next show's at.
There's more than corn in Indiana. Let's just say that.
Burlesque.
Anyway. Country girls. They make do. What can we say?
Anyway.
Yeah. So, Fresh G and his sushi mart or his sushi restaurant, right? When the thugs come in and they're like trashing the place, and the dude keeps grabbing the toothpicks and breaking them, and every time he breaks the toothpick, they're like, oh. Like,
toothpicks aren't cheap. That was probably the more expensive shit that they were breaking in there.
I figured immediately they were working for What's His Nuts. Like immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that was a pretty.
You knew as soon as he started talking, he was going to be the big bad guy of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him saying that he owned everything at the end is like, I don't believe that, but okay. I guess if you say so.
It kind of does.
I mean, after the success of Orgazmo, he was able to pay off all the cops and all the mayors and all the judges.
It was the biggest movie in the world.
It was. Yeah, remember this was the 90s.
Second biggest, I thought.
Second biggest, yeah.
The second biggest, only behind Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because isn't Titanic out already?
Wasn't that implying that this came out in like 93?
93, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then Titanic would have been out yet. Okay.
No, not yet. Okay, so I need to break something down for you guys real quick. So when he is offering him the money, this is the reason why this is a life-changing amount. All right. When he offers him the $40,000
for the second movie,
for the second movie, in today's money, that's $89,700 roughly. Like that is, almost 2 years of salary for me. Like that's insane.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So for 2 days of shooting.
And he didn't have to penetrate anybody.
Yeah. I mean, he did have to get crushed by T-Rex, but other than that.
Well, that was the first movie.
That was so weird because.
So, yeah, he only made, the equivalent of like $45,000 for that movie. So, yeah. A year's salary for 2 days of shooting.
That was so weird.
Sorry, Chuck.
It's just weird because that was definitely was that Trey Parker's voice?
It was one of them.
Yeah, it's one of the But it sounds like a South Park character, and it sounds
like an adult Cartman.
Yeah. I also never realized how much Trey Parker and the lead singer of Bloodhound Gang look like identical.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really
It's the ears, I think.
it's the nose. They both have really round noses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something about the nose. Which also would make sense because it feels like those two things go together. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That you're not wrong there.
So, did anybody else think when ChodaBoy was talking about his hamster style,
Hey, Dad, I don't want to do hamster style anymore.
which is hilarious? Okay.
Okay.
Did anybody else think that it was
He's
him
gonna crawl
crawling
up
up
their ass?
somebody's ass? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
The
first time I watched the
this
movie,
is the
that's what I
Richard Gere joke. Like
Okay.
that was like a big thing in the 90s is that
Yeah,
Richard Gere put a hamster up his ass.
Yeah.
That they know. I remember there was episodes in South Park about it.
Yeah. Mr. Lemmywinks. Yeah.
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 Or not Mr. just Lemmywinks.
Yeah.
Why?
Yep.
How did that get started?
Richard Gere shoved a hamster up his ass.
Don't think
But he didn't. But he didn't though. He didn't really.
Are you sure? According to South Park, he did.
But that's the rumor. But did
It's gotta be true
did the
because
rumor
according to South
did the
Park,
rumor
Donald
exist
Trump also has a
before?
tiny little penis, and that's true. So
Well, that is true. But did the rumor start before South Park made the joke? Or did South Park make the joke and everybody just assumed it was real?
Okay, so here's the question. Was Tom Cruise gay before South Park said he was gay? Or was that something that South Park started too and it just worked out that way?
Sir, you've seen Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing? Is that what he's done?
Tom Cruise?
No. Tom Cruise.
Gun.
No, the one where he slides in his underwear.
Oh, Risky Business. No.
Risky Business. Yeah, Risky Business. You've seen Risky Business. That man was gay long before.
There you go. There's your answer. Richard Gere had it in his ass before they brought it up on South Park.
Yeah, but where did that rumor, where did it come?
Probably the person he kept buying gerbils or hamsters from.
That's true.
Oh, hell.
Joey's trying to figure it out.
I'm looking up right now. I think it actually was a gerbil, not a hamster.
Oh, my bad.
It was a gerbil, yeah.
So,
6 one, half dozen the other.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when what the hell is his girlfriend's name?
Lisa.
When she's in the video store and she's overlooking at the like epic movies or whatever, and they're all like Jesus movies where Jesus had replaced like Jesus Pulp Fiction and shit like that. Those are some pretty classy. I would actually watch those movies just to see.
Yeah, I'm very curious what Pulp Jesus was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it still had Samuel L. Jackson on the cover.
Oh, exactly.
Which I really enjoyed.
Oh.
Sounds like it was just some rumor in the 90s that started.
Gotcha.
So.
But then, like, when she goes to confront him about it, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not having sex with any of them," and she's like,
you actually didn't touch any of their breasts?"
And he's like, "No, yeah, I did."
The look of disappointment on her face.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to believe that
he was making sacrifices for her this whole time.
I'm supposed to believe they weren't soaking the entire time.
Right.
Oh, 100% they were. He went
to BYU.
Yeah.
Yeah, BYU is like notorious for soaking. For those of you listening who don't know what soaking is. So it is when
it means beyond your underwear. No.
Yeah. Those of you who don't know what soaking is, it is one of my favorite things in Mormon culture, all collectively together. Because they have decided that sex only counts as sex if there is any type of movement done by one of the other two. So the male will penetrate the female, and then a third person will shake the bed and allow them to, I guess, reach gratification.
At least one of them.
Via bed shaking. And it does not technically count as a sin. So
See, that's why I think I like the song, the Loophole song better.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a better loophole to.
I feel like I would be if I went to BYU, I'd be a shaker. I'd do it for everybody.
I feel like if I went to BYU, I would be the reason why people quit Mormonism. But
See, I think you go hard into it. I think you lean
absolutely.
so hard into it.
Oh, you meant
You go full tilt Mormonism. Because and hey, you know what? If you're a kid, don't listen to this. Mormons fuck crazy. They are wild nuts.
wait, was this
I'm
the A
telling
girl?
you. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Find yourself an ex-Mormon. I'm just saying. You know, it is what it is. Anything else, boys?
I was going to say that the karaoke guy kept on
The only thing
singing
I had
karaoke
on my
the
notes
entire
was
time, which is
soaking.
great.
So
That's awesome.
So, the bad guy for
what
this
song was that?
I have no idea. I just kept singing it, but it was great.
Not
He's
Matt.
getting attacked.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get attacked. They knocked over the machine.
But he's
back
still
up.
singing though. Like,
Well, yeah,
knocking over the machine, and he's still singing.
He was in the middle of a song.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Anyway.
But the bad guy, like Max's nephew or whatever.
Oh yeah,
he reminded me for some reason
guy, whatever.
of the bad guy in Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Like the dude with the mullet and the jean, the Canadian tuxedo in Roadhouse. I don't know why, but he reminded me of him for some reason. The way that like.
Have you seen the new one yet with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah,
yes, I have.
I know I haven't watched it. Emily watched it. She said it was okay. She enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was okay. It was fun. Like it has nothing to do with the original one, but it was fun. It had
making a sequel already.
What's the Irish MMA fighter?
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
McGregor, yeah. And I wonder if he's that big of a douche in real life.
Yes, actually, he's a bigger douche.
Yeah.
He's the biggest piece of shit.
Because
he punched an old man one time in a bar because the old man didn't want to drink his whiskey that he has. Yeah, he's just a piece of shit. He's a bad person.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I mean, that's like the least egregious thing he's ever done, and
he
it's still
played a really good piece of shit, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just him. That's him. I saw it. It was fine. I like the campiness kind of the first one a lot better, but
the original. Yeah.
Yeah, this one takes itself a little too seriously.
It's been too long since I've seen the original, so I don't remember a lot of it. But I mean, every remake they ever make of an older 80s, 90s, they always make it too serious. They never honor the original.
They need to quit remaking good movies that did well, and they need to start remaking movies that could have done well if they were done better.
But they remake the movies that did well because they already have an audience.
Yeah,
and then they ruin it, and then people get mad, and they go buy more of the old stuff.
It is kind of strange that we haven't had like a run of 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, St. Elmo's Fire.
They probably can't get John Hughes to drop or to allow
I'm
it.
Sure that because is he still alive? I thought he passed.
Oh hell, I don't know.
I think he passed. I think the family's like, yeah, fuck you. You ain't touching that. Like the only reason the Home Alone that they made any more Home Alones, I think, is because that.
Yeah, they're like 5 Home Alones now. What the shit?
But that is the property on that is different because the IP on that one is something along that is, I don't know.
Like Christopher Columbus doesn't own it.
Correct, because it's I think it's like a Disney thing or a.
The Italian Sailor?
No. The filmmaker. He's the one that did the first 2 Harry Potters.
Why would you keep the name Christopher Columbus?
Because back when he got that name, nobody in his circles thought Christopher Columbus was a bad dude. They didn't know about him fucking manatees and killing people and stuff.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Okay.
It's called propaganda, Chuck.
I'm just saying, it just feels weird. But even then, like, how do you take anyone seriously, even back then? Named
He got beat up in
Columbus?
school. Don't get me wrong. Like, people beat the shit out of him in school, 100%. Because I went to school with a kid named Chris Columbus, and everybody
you specifically beat the shit out of him regularly.
Thanks for discovering that America's fucked. No, but he was definitely a douche, and nobody liked him.
That tracks.
I'd call one testicle the Nina, the other one the Pinta, and then my dick the Santa Maria.
That's great.
Good times. Hey, my mom just took her blood pressure. Just so everybody knows.
Yay! Good for her. Is it good?
I don't know. I just get I get text that says that she did the thing and they received it.
Well, it's good that you get the thing.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You know what? No, that was all my notes.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring up soaking. I was really excited that I was able to work it in tonight. Shout out to Chris. I think Chris would shake the bed for people. Chris seems like a shaker. Out of the kindness of his heart, he does it out of love and compassion for others.
Not
Chuck would do it because he's corny.
That. Maybe.
I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't think he would be happy about it. He'd probably have a blindfold and ear like headphones on the whole time because he doesn't want to see or hear anything. But he will shake the bed out of the kindness of his heart. Again, Chris is one of the most loving, caring men I've ever met.
He would only shake your bed, Chuck, because he is your best friend.
That's true, and I appreciate that about him. Maybe I'll yell out his name. Yeah, who knows?
What does the show become?
Happy New Year, everybody! Welcome to 2026 season, baby.
Woo! With commercials. So
we're gonna lose every sponsor.
I don't pay for the sponsors. They just get whatever the sponsors actually are. Whatever your area is you're listening to. So that's just how the Spreaker works.
Oh, shout out to Springbrook, I'm sure, for me. That'll be neat.
Yeah, no, I get a lot of like Chumba Casino. Yeah.
Chumba Casino.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Chumba Casino.
All right, so no kill count technically.
Okay.
However, Ron Jeremy's head did get kicked in, but then he was okay.
Yeah, that was great. That was hilarious.
I did laugh my ass off, and I'm like, do I count that? Should I count that?
Awesome. He came back. He's fine.
That's fine. We did have do I also count what's the original Orgazmo's pinky getting broken? I mean, it didn't fall off, but it did get broken.
Nah, it's got to come off.
Yeah, it's got to come off.
I think they got to lose the limb for it to count.
It lost limb count, so.
That's true. It actually is kind of interesting. The amount of knowledge that they have in martial arts, yet they couldn't knock a guy out to save their life. Those dudes kept getting up.
I thought Ben knocked the first guy out. When they went to go no, because they all got up to run away. Yeah, run after him. Yeah.
That dude took 147 punches to the gut from ChodaBoy and it did nothing to him.
You know, if I would have seen this movie after I saw Fist of the North Star, I would have expected a whole different. I mean, like if I wouldn't have seen Orgazmo before,
I did laugh when Joe and the other guy they're punching each other just with their left back and forth, literally just back and forth, and then they stop and like the other guy's just like counting how many times they hit each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had some pretty good fight scenes in this.
There was good stuff there.
Kind of laughable stuff. Yeah, that's nothing on that.
This movie thankfully didn't take itself seriously at all.
God, no, it didn't.
And that's exactly what we needed from it.
Yeah. Ron, what you got for bingo?
All right, so we've got nudity, sexual innuendo, more sexual innuendo, ID revealed to an enemy, ID revealed to a love interest, or origin flashback, rejection of powers or destiny or role. We had unexplainable science and product placement. I'm pretty sure the product placement was accidental though, because it was mostly just like random shit in the background that
yeah, that because they probably couldn't blur it out.
Yeah.
Because they were probably just shooting on in real areas where they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Chuck, what you got for the Spawn cape?
I mean,
Orgazmorator looked really weird.
Yeah, the Orgazmorator was kind of weird. You could tell that's probably where most of their budget went. I will say the explosion at the end, while it looked like it was very clearly
the model,
a model, it was very fun.
That was great.
Also, it kind of definitely, you could see the sprinkling ins of Team America, like when they inevitably want to do an all puppet nonsense.
Yeah.
That would be. It's starting to make a lot of sense now. I'm gonna say, but here's the thing: it probably didn't look good back then either.
Correct.
So
it looked like
I'm gonna say 1 out of 250 Spawn capes.
That's fair.
Ron, I know I said it earlier, but
boob count? So we got a boob count of 2. However, we got a dude butt count of 14.
That's a lot of dude butts.
Because there was a lot of ass in this movie.
Yeah. It is actually kind of weird that there was very little nudity.
Yeah,
and we didn't see any penis, and it was unrated.
Yeah,
I guess they didn't want to be queer, but it just seems really super weird that they didn't want to. They didn't want to hang brain at least one of them, even with a prosthetic on. You know what I
mean? Yeah. Something. Okay, not a Muppet. I would say the stunt cock. Both of them, both stunt cocks.
Oh, dude, the second stunt cock
stunt cock hilarious.
Yeah, when the second stunt cock walks in,
you don't see a problem with this. He's like,
no.
Okay.
That is the most porn thing ever. A band just like, no, look, we have a schedule and we are sticking to it. All right.
For those who didn't watch the movie, Joe Young is a white guy. The second stunt cock was a black guy,
a short black dude, and Joe is a tall white guy. It was freaking hilarious. I went for ChodaBoy.
Okay.
Just for the fact that he would always be trained to bang Muppets. Then it'd be like having Chuck in a movie.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Chuck? Who'd you have?
I don't know, T-Rex.
It would have been funny if it was a Muppet that was being crushed to death
by the T-Rex.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, wait a minute, why didn't they do a switch out?
Because he wasn't penetrating.
No penetration. Yeah, it wasn't actual.
Yeah, it wasn't actual penetration. It was just him getting crushed.
Oh, that's right.
So, gives us to our scores.
Chuck,
what you got?
All right, is this an Orgazmo movie? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I'm glad I've seen this. This definitely did not live up to the hype, and but also it kind of did because I knew it wasn't good.
You don't go into this expecting it to be good.
Yeah, exactly. I did not realize it until it started up that it was a Trey Park and Matt Stone production thing. You can see the sprinklings of what South Park is going to become in this. Basketball, Team America. It was very good. It's a product of its time. Absolutely. A lot of the jokes, unless you grew up in this era, are not funny. You know what I mean? Like, we all laugh at it because we grew up during this time where these were funny jokes. Also, fair. A lot of people, I think, forget that this is all satirical. That's the whole point of this.
Oh,
is
you
that they
busted
are
that one out in a while.
well, that's true. I haven't busted out it's a satirical. But this is like that. That's their whole thing is they make satirical shit that is meant to be offensive to
Right.
the people who get offended by it. Right.
That's their MO, yeah.
But the question becomes, does this pass the Janero continuum? Do I put this on and make fun of it with my friends? Yeah, absolutely. I put this on and make fun of it with my friends. It's not a good movie. I would even argue that it's a bad movie. But I still had fun. I still made it through. I did have to have a weird conversation with my mom about what double penetration was.
Double vaginal double penetration.
Double vaginal, double anal.
anal
Yeah,
penetration.
Oh, the DVDAP. All right.
That being said, I'm going to give this an absolutely appropriate, not in any way, shape, or form egregious score. 5.61.
Okay.
That's not bad.
I really I liked it, but I can't score it anything above a 6.
That's fair.
There was a part of me that thought about giving it like a 9.2 just to be a dick. But I was like, no, I have to be at least a little fair here. Although having this be in the top 10 would have been the funniest fucking thing in the world to me. I
mean, your top 10.
If I put it at a 9, unless you guys like nuked it.
Look, if Chuck would have put it at a 9 something, I would have raised my score to a 9 something, and then Joey would have been the one that had to nuke it.
I would have nuked it then. Trust me.
Wow.
Yeah,
see, here we are always talking about how altruistic and honest Joey is about his scoring and stuff, and we find out that he's actually playing the numbers in the background so he can make these things whatever he wants them to be.
Anyway, go ahead, Ron. What you got?
All right, so I think this movie is great. This is my at least 4th time watching this probably, and it is still hilarious to me, and there are still things in it that just like I've had, now you're a man stuck in my head for the past, 3 days since I watched it. But like it's fun. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's way over the top. It's hilarious. Every now and then I just want to smack my ass and jump into a room just because of this movie.
And watching it probably reminded you to do that.
It did 100%. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but when I walked back into the burlesque show, I slapped my ass and jumped through the door.
I think I did.
Okay. I will say the part where he was like, I haven't slapped my ass yet.
Yeah.
That got me. That broke me a little bit. That was good.
But this movie is fun. It's just a good movie, and it's got a lot of nostalgia for me. It's a terrible movie, but I enjoy it. And I gave this a 7.78. Joey?
That's reasonable.
Yeah, don't hate me.
We hate you now.
Yeah, it's
we
fine.
found out you're a liar. That ruined Joe. Chuck had this, other than the whole pedophilia thing, Chuck had this whole image of you built up. And like,
it's true.
He made you out to be this like upstanding, amazing, like honest person.
I thought you were a man of principle.
Yeah,
principle.
I still am.
And now you change your scores based on what we give. That's messed up, man.
Whatever. Anyway, so this movie is fun. While I had a fun time watching it, while I laughed, I'm a huge Matt and Trey fan, huge South Park fan. I'm never gonna watch the movie again.
You're missing out. You miss out on things if you don't watch it the second time.
Sure. I don't ever see myself.
You're not just gonna put it on for like a party of your friends. And
I don't have unless it's gonna be something like that. I don't have access to.
You have access to this movie. Don't you fucking give me that bullshit.
Unless I know
that's
you
true.
have it.
He is your friend.
I know you have it, but
yeah, your best friend has that movie, and he would absolutely let you borrow it.
Sure. Okay. Cool. When am I gonna have time?
You know what you need to do? You need to make a podcast episode about you sitting around with a bunch of your friends watching this movie.
Yeah, I just did.
Oh,
it's called
Alive.
Rundown Reviews.
No, a live show.
Do like a live one?
Yeah.
That's good.
Joey, I don't know if you know this, but peek behind the curtain. We are in the holiday season, and you do have to hang.
At the time this episode comes out, we are out of the holiday season.
At time of recording, I said.
Yeah, I don't care about that much though.
At time of recording, you have to do a holiday party with Ron, probably. Ron, put it on at a show. Make him watch it again at a holiday party.
Let me call Sarah.
I mean, that would be kind of fun. See what people would say about that. Again, it's a fun movie. I laughed. It's got some jokes. No big deal. I gave this a 3.99. Like I said, I'm not going to watch this again unless it is with a bunch of friends and we can make fun of it. And no, I was not actually going to nuke the score. It was going to be a 3.99 regardless.
See, we don't know if we can trust that now or not. Now that you've brought it up, now that the cat's out of the bag.
Do you see the? I didn't scratch it out. It hasn't been scratched out.
That doesn't mean you didn't fill it out as we were talking.
I did fill it out as we were talking.
See. Anyways, what's our
combined score of a 5.79, which drops it in at number 89. Nope. Yes, 89 out of 180 movies. Just behind Batman Returns at I lost it. 5.83. And just above Ghostbusters at a 5.76.
That's not a bad place for it.
Actually, it's not bad.
Not bad.
Actually, a lot more fun with this. I've seen Ghostbusters so many times. I actually did have a lot more fun with this than I did Ghostbusters, if I'm being honest.
That's fair.
I hate Ghostbusters. I enjoyed this way more. So, you know me. I'm not a big Ghostbusters
I know
guy.
you're not.
I think it's Bill Murray. I think it's
It
Bill
is.
Murray.
That is actually what ruins the film for me. So,
yeah.
He used to be an okay guy. Actually, he was never an okay guy, but
no,
still.
we just didn't realize he was such a terrible person until we grew up. As a kid, he's hilarious. Yeah, exactly. He lived so long, he became the villain. Is what, yeah.
That's true. He should have died.
Should have been him instead of Jim Belushi. John Belushi. John. There we go.
John Belushi.
John Belushi.
I had a question for you, Joe, and now I can't remember what it was. It was about Batman and death, and I don't remember. Anyway, hey, you know where you can find me on the internet? You can find me
on the internet.
Specifically on the internet. Why don't you just check out the last Sunday of every month? You know, I have a little show that I do with Joe called Getting Franchise the Latest Greatest in Media Franchises. Where the fuck are we at?
This first episode of the new year, baby.
First episode of the new year, which means you just listened to the episode where we wrapped up season 1, where Joey, Ron, and I watched the single greatest of course, in a bubble, in a vacuum, single greatest horror movie of all time, American Psycho, until you hear a fan talk about it and then it's ruined. And the sequel to that, which was, in fact, the movie we watched. And more importantly, you also then listen to the previous months.
I'm not
where
putting this in there.
Let me finish. Where we talked about Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving the musical, where Joey is going to link last month's show in there, where then you can click that one, go to that one, then you can click the link that will send you to the musical that you can find on YouTube that is unlisted.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I made it so easy for you, Joe. I made it so easy for you.
No.
I made it so easy for you. Listen, I want you to know that yesterday I came up with that, and that's
good. I'll give you props for that. I will give you props for that.
I immediately just went, oh, I'm gonna do that.
That's the loophole. You found the loophole. I will give you props for that.
Yeah, I'm good. You better do it, man. Yeah, I feel like out of respect, you have to do it. That being said, check out that, and then hey, get ready, because at the end of this month, Joey and I are kicking it right off the bat. We're getting into season 2, where we are talking about the Spotlight season, where we're going to take some creator or actor, whatever, and we are going to talk about 2 of the famous things that they did. We picked Jim Henson to kick it off. We talked about Labyrinth. We talked about Dark Crystal. We had thoughts. We had feelings. I got screamed at the internet. The internet yelled at me because of my emotional breakdown that I had about Labyrinth and how no woman has ever kept her promise. Stay tuned to the end of the month to find out why exactly.
That fun episode.
Shout out to Chuck Sexes.
Shout out to every woman I have ever dated, Ron. Every woman I've ever dated who said Labyrinth was their second favorite movie of all time, yet refused to ever watch it with me. It's only because of where are you? Oh, it's only because of that man. It's only because of that man. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, and the boys come through. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Ron. You can find me on the internet, kicked out of the hobby, Noe and Kicked, and you can find. Hey, I guess I can announce it now because hopefully I'll have it done by then. The first issue of a little zine I'm making, a recipe zine called "Kicked Out of the Kitchen," Noe and Kicked or Kitchen, will be hopefully up for review. Let's say that. So go follow that on Instagram. Kicked Out of the Kitchen, Noe and Kicked or Kitchen.
Heck yeah.
I don't have enough stories to fill a cookbook, but I can definitely make some zines. So we're making some zines. That's what we're doing. Ronald, where can they find you?
All right, so you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Good at This Game. You can find my art on Instagram at Good Art This Game, and you can also find it on our shirts on TeePublic. Also, I want to say something to Joey real quick. We need to get a list of movies to Jordan that we're going to be doing soon, so we can have Jordan back on the podcast again. Because I talked to him.
I got to do that eventually.
I talked to him today, and he said that he said he gave you permission to use anything you wanted to from
from Rundown or from Wreck My Podcast. Yeah,
Wreck My Podcast, which is fantastic. So what we need to do is we need to make a supercut of him talking and just make him into the episode without him being here, to where it's just supercuts of him talking that fits into our dialogue.
You want me to put that much more work into...
You have 4 weeks off coming up.
I have to... Look. My computer's already full of shit that I have to get rid of. I've been trying to transfer shit over, and I had to take time to delete shit off my computer already. Like, I can't do that. You know how much time it is to download, like how much space it is to download things? And like,
I don't do any work, Joey. That's why you're only paying us $1 an episode.
Exactly.
Yeah, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, and the boys come through, all right?
That's right. Joey, where can they find you?
Oh, goddamn. You guys can find the show over on Comic Rundown on all the socials. Comic Rundown at gmail.com. You can rate and review us on your podcasting app of choice. You can also find us on YouTube, which that reminds me, somebody did give us a comment. Oh, wait. I got on the Googles. On the YouTubes, you say ooh, but it was your son. So, you know. And he said, it was in the which Alien episode was that? I think it was Alien
Resurrection.
Yeah, probably. Alien, I think he's making a quotation here. Alien was originally about sexual assault, I'm assuming. So what if we fill this one with a ton of it and references to it? What I imagine the conversation in the writer's room must have been like. That's what he said.
That sounds like Requiem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like what happened. Oh, no. That would have been 3. Alien 3
was Alien 3 probably was.
Yeah, because it was the prison where they all were trying to.
No, it's Resurrection. It's the background of Resurrection.
No. Okay, but Chuck is right because
we're probably talking about Alien 3.
Well, Simon watched Alien 3 with me, and he thought that's what we were talking about when we were talking about that one.
Okay, sure, but the background for the video is Alien Resurrection.
It's fine. It's Simon. Shout out to my boy.
Like father, like son. Fruit of his loins.
You can find us over on YouTube. when I remember to put the episodes up on time. I actually put up the Jingle All the Way episode up 2 days late because I forgot.
Joey's a busy guy. You guys need to give him a break, okay?
We
won't give
that
him
was
a break.
busy
You
weekend.
guys need to give him a
All
break.
right. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, and Joey comes through. All right, just relax.
It was up there.
Get off his dick. Goddamn.
So we got that. Go check out all the shows. As we Chuck mentioned earlier, we've got Rundown Reviews on its own feed now. We've got Comic Book Chronicle. Nope. Comic Rider Chronicles on its own feed. Obviously, Comic Book Rundown is still doing its own thing. It's now out every other Saturday at the moment. Maybe. Yeah, every other Saturday. I'm going to do every other Saturday. I commit to that. Obviously, getting franchise at the end of the month on the Sundays.
Yeah.
And then merch, like Ron said, over on TeePublic. I still got over on Redbubble too. I need to update that eventually. I might.
So real quick, guys, I have a note on my paper that says Joey for president, and I don't remember why.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did it go back to the PED thing, or?
Shout out to Chris.
Anyway, and that song was done by Cam. All right, so our next movie.
Oh God, here we go. Second movie of the year. Happy New Year, everyone.
This one. It's been a minute since I've seen this one, so I don't remember it very well. But we're watching Virus from 1999.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
From Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Never even heard of it.
Is this like Jamie Lee Curtis when she was still hot? Jamie Lee Curtis?
1999. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this would be like 2 years after True Lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Yo, I had that on VHS.
Jamie Lee Curtis, William Baldwin, Donald Sutherland. It's based off the.
It's called Virus.
Virus from 1999. It's based off of the comic book from the same name from Dark Horse Comics.
So,
all
right, well, we get to watch something new. That's exciting. Well, new to me, anyways.
Yeah, like I remember I watched it before. It's just been so long. I want to say I probably watched it early 2000s. I don't remember it.
Interesting.
So yeah, that's what we should go. So with that being said,
all right. Well, happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I would say.